Right now, all of you are sitting. How are you sitting in your chair? Whatever chair you are sitting. I'm just asking you, how are you sitting in your chair? You should be sitting in a particular posture or a particular way, isn't it? Now you can see this picture. Uh, which type are you? So normally when you get a chair, this is the first thing. You can be comfortable but not lazy. So normally, don't take a screenshot of this, okay? If I sit like this, how do you feel? If I hold the chair all the time, how do you feel? That is why I said there is no rule of how to sit. Right now, my body posture is based on the camera angle and me and you. You observe it. I assume you're looking. So I'm just placing myself good enough for the camera. So when you go to an online interview, we need to get this. But let us say if you're sitting like this, totally you've eaten your belly out and sitting like this, those things are not what people want. So normally I call this 3 by 4, which means 1/4 of your body can touch the chair, the bottom, and the remaining part can be straight. If you sit like this, it will be like readiness. Readiness is all, isn't it? So you need to be very casual, but readiness doesn't mean that you're going to run a race. Don't give this kind of a pace. Yes, be casual, no. But it should be like a game. When a game is played, have you seen the way players looking for the whistle or the gunshot to be heard? They're alert, but in ease. You should be in ease and alert. These should go hand to hand. Otherwise, we can't make a successful bond. I don't want to give you how many degrees you should bend, how many degrees you should stand. It looks a bit too much for me to put a protector there. So I will not go into that. How to keep your hands. When you speak, your hands can move, no question over that. But when you're waiting, how you should be. We have already seen in the series, don't do this. Okay, you don't do this, then what do you do? You can keep your hand relaxed on your thighs. A simple activity. You can keep your hand relaxed on your thighs. Simply, not fully, because if you don't wear a comfortable dress, you can't do that. If you wear a very tight dress, you're going to be like this, or if you're not comfortable, you'll be adjusting your dress all the time. So when you sit, that plays an important role. If you want to have your pen, you should know where you're having it, exactly what kind of pen. When you carry a file, this is a notepad. Oh, it is making me an invisible. Okay, I can use it then. Maybe if I change the color, now you can see this, isn't it? Let us assume this is a file. Okay. Kindly don't hold your files like this and place it on the table unless they ask you to do that. They won't ask you to do that because some people come and sit even without asking an excuse me or thank you or anything. They just sit and put their file bang. That's not what people like. That's what I said. If you look at these interviews in the eyes, everything will be placed. Normally, you won't be required. You can have a file, but normally today's in HR interviews, they don't ask for the file because today's HRs are well researched fellows. Before you enter the room, they know you because they have seen your resume. Your resumes are cross-checked in certain levels and certain ways. Of course, the HR can ask you for your file also. So be prepared, but you should be aware of certain things. Let us say you have a patent, then we should know where you put. Maybe we can have a small demo of a file case that you carry for the interview. You should know where the file is and what kind of papers are there. They may not ask you mark sheets if you are in the placement because if you are inside the campus, the college itself will provide that earlier, so it will be easy for you. If you are asking questions about, if they are asking questions about co-curricular activities, extracurricular activities, patterns, hackathon, ideathon, then certificates plays a major role. So you should know this is the thing they will ask for. So be ready with them. But the important way is not how you hold the fire. The important thing is how you hold yourself with a big smile and skill. Without skill sets, big smile will become empty face. With skill set, you will glow.